Hi friends. Here are 50 important legal maxims along with their meanings and applications in Indian law. 1 to 10. General legal principles. 1. Ignorantia juris non excusat. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. 2. Actus non facit reum nisi mens sit rea. An act does not make one guilty unless there is criminal intent. IPC, criminal liability. 3. Nemo debet bis vexari pro una idem causa. No one should be tried twice for the same offense. Article 20, 2, double jeopardy. 4. Res ipsa loquitur. The thing speaks for itself. Used in tort cases, especially negligence. 5. Audi alterum partem. Hear the other side. Principle of natural justice. 6. Nemo judex in causa sua. No one should be a judge in their own case. Rule against bias in judicial proceedings. 7. Volenti non fit injuria. No harm is done to one who consents. Defense in tort law. 8. Ubi jus ibi remedium. Where there is a right, there is a remedy. Civil law principle. 9. Fiat justitia ruit caelum. Let justice be done, though the heavens may fall. Judicial integrity. 10. Lex talionis. Law of retaliation, an eye for an eye. Rarely applied today in modern legal systems. 11 to 20. Contract and property law. 11. Consensus ad idem. Meeting of minds. Essential for a valid contract. 12. Caveat emptor. Let the buyer beware. Buyer is responsible for checking quality before purchase. 13. Caveat venditor. Let the seller beware. Sellers must disclose defects. 14. Nemo dat quod non habet. No one can give what they do not have. Property law, transfer of title. 15. Quicquid plantator solo, solo sedit. Whatever is attached to the land becomes part of it. Property law, fixtures. 16. Pacta sunt servanda. Agreements must be kept. Binding nature of contracts. 17. Lex specialis derogat legi generally. A special law overrides a general law. Special statutes prevail. 18. Ex turpi causa non oritur actio. No action arises from an illegal act. Contracts based on illegal activities are void. 19. Donatio mortis causa. A gift made in anticipation of death. Succession law. 20. Equity follows the law. Equity principles supplement, not override the law. 21 to 30. Criminal law and evidence. 21. Falsis in uno, falsis in omnibus. False in one thing, false in everything. Not strictly followed in India. 22. In pari delicto, potior est conditio defendantis. Where both parties are equally at fault, the defendant is favored. 23. De minimis non curat lex. The law does not concern itself with trivial matters. 24. Lex non cogit ad impossibilia. The law does not compel the impossible. Used in procedural law cases. 25. Mens rea. Guilty mind. Essential element in criminal law. 26. Dolly incapax. Incapable of committing a crime. Juvenile offenders under IPC and JJ Act. 27. Corpus delicti. The body of the crime. Evidence must prove a crime occurred. 28. Malum in se. An act that is inherently wrong. E.g., murder, theft. 29. Malum prohibitum. An act that is wrong because it is prohibited by law. E.g., traffic violations. 30. Affirmanti non neganti incumbit probatio. The burden of proof lies on the one who affirms, not on the one who denies. 31 to 40. Constitutional and administrative law. 31. Salus populi est suprema lex. The welfare of the people is the supreme law. Government's duty to protect citizens. 32. Nemo est supra leges. No one is above the law. Rule of law, Article 14. 33. Rex non potest pecare. The king can do no wrong. Now obsolete. Sovereign immunity limited in India. 34. Stare decisis a non quieta movere. Stand by what has been decided. Doctrine of precedent. 35. Delegatus non potest delegare. A delegated authority cannot further delegate. Administrative law, delegation of powers. 36. Expressio unius est exclusio alterius. The express mention of one thing excludes others. Statutory interpretation. 37. Ut res magus valet quam puit. The law should be interpreted to make it effective rather than void. 38. Nullum crimen sine lege, nulla pena sine lege. No crime, no punishment without law. Article 20, 1, ex post facto laws in India. 39. Fiat justitia. Let justice be done. Moral principle of fairness in courts. 40. Ratio decidendi. The reason for a decision. Binding part of a judgment. 41 to 50. Miscellaneous maxims. 41. Obiter dicta. Things said by the way, not binding but persuasive in judgments. 42. Lex posterior derogat priori. A later law repeals an earlier law. 43. Lex domicilii. The law of the place where a person resides applies. 44. Compensatio est debiti a crediti inter se contributio. Compensation is a set-off between two debts. 45. Non compos mentis. Not of sound mind. Legal defense in criminal and civil cases. 46. Alieno solo non potest quisquire. No one may go onto another's land without permission. Trespassing laws. 47. Lex loci contractus. The law of the place where the contract is made governs it. 48. In dubio pro reo. In doubt, favor the accused. Principle in criminal law, benefit of doubt. 49. Jus natural. Natural justice. Fundamental rights concept in Indian Constitution. 50. Jus ad bellum. The right to war. International law principle. Note. These maxims form the foundation of legal interpretation in India and are frequently used in court judgments, legal drafting, and competitive exams.